Welcome. I remain your host, Architect Ekondo Microfinance Bank. I welcome you back to Ucom, the hospitable Cocoa City in Cross River State. My name is Engineer Douglas Oyong. I'm the project manager for Vanessa Consult Limited. There is an ongoing project, and it's a bank structure for Ekondo Microfinance Bank, and this is one of our numerous projects. The project is in stages. At this stage, we are at the first floor slab. We are done with foundation, with columns. We've done form work for the first floor slab, and at this stage, we are placing concrete on the first floor slab. As you can see, and technically we are casting the beams to gain strength before we cast the slab. It's advisable to go through that route so that you won't have any form of formation of the form work or causing the beam to sag because of the weight of the slab. And you can see the electrical conduit pipes for electrical wiring. So it has been placed, and we have concrete spacers to create concrete cover and as well protect the pipe from smashing. Because if it smash, the wiring cannot be fished easily.
Benjamin by name, and this is a project handled by Vanessa, Ekondo Microfinance Bank, which I'm in charge of the electrical. So anything about electrical in Vanessa company, I'm in charge of the electrical. As you can see, I'm done with the piping of the decking. I'm following the due process to make sure that everything is intact in electrical. Vanessa is using quality materials and doing jobs.
You can see the blue pipes. All those ones are for the plumbing work. Position of those pipes are toilets and closets where they can be used at convenience. So that's what you can see here. So far, so good. That's the stage we are. But very soon we'll start on the slab work, and this stage will be done.
My name is David. I be carpenter. I dey work for Vanessa company. See as we done with carpenter work here. We'll start to cast it tomorrow.
We talked about the stages in which we took up the casting of the first floor. On attaining this level of construction, you have to strategically place some stages of works. From the onset, we have a situation where we have to first connect the levels from the ground floor to the first floor, and that's using a staircase, the structural member of our building, which we have to create and cast in place for the laborers to use to climb up to start the pouring for the beams and the slab itself. So as you can see here, we have the staircase, which was the first staircase which we did, and it led to this height. That was the first stage of work on day one. Because of the rich concrete mix we used, the 1-to-4 mix, it in no time was set, and we could use it immediately for this stage of work.
Thank you. And this company is Vanessa Consult Limited. We are consultants and we do construction as well.
From what you see behind me, I'm happy to say that we rounded up clearly this phase of construction practice. It was a decade. It came with its own bag of challenges, but we've gone through that, beating the weather on day one. It began with the staircase. Day 2 led to the having of the beams sorted out. Day 3, much of the slabs completed, as you can see. So now we're preparing for the next stage, which is the block work on the first floor. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks we should be done with that. Let's say the lintel level in most of the places. Then we're talking about the roof beam, which will make the final wrap before the roof covering, which forms the envelope of the entire bank building. On this note, I will say that you've done relatively well, using 3 days to round up take me to this decade. It's been a beautiful experience. It's been a race against time, more like a race against weather, because we've been having some oddities in those weather conditions. But we've once again arrived at the conclusion, at the fine conclusion. As you can see, the concrete mix. You can see a lot of rich mix of concrete and cement, the aggregate, good aggregate. So I would say we are grateful to have come this far, having a beautiful staircase sweeping across from the banking hall to the upper floor, which is the first floor. I'd like to give kudos to my team. They've been quite impressive. Against weather, against rain, against sunshine, it's been tasking on everybody. But kudos should be given to the project engineer, also to the artisans who have defied odds to arrive at where we are today. And indeed, the quality of delivery has been quite impressive. It meets standards at its current standard. That's what we're particular about because of the state of collapsed buildings in the country. It's been alarming lately, but we hope to be on the frontier, be on like the vanguard of this thing, of ensuring that we meet certain canons of practice while delivering our task, on each site. That's why we document each session, so that if probably you see some